Hey, this is Randy with BibleBuyingGuide.com. Today I'm taking a look at the ESV Pocket Bible from Crossway. This is buffalo leather, deep brown, has a 6-point font, double column, line matching, lifetime guarantee. Let's take a look. The leather, it has a nice grain. I like that grain. It's soft to the touch, has a little bit of ironing around the edges, and then gold stamping on the sides, on the spine. The liner is True Tone, and it's a card. And as you can see here, the leather does not wrap around to the liner. It is rough cut there on the edge. This is stiff. The back is stiff, but the spine doesn't have a board there or anything like that. So it just opens up like that. So it'll raise up a little bit, allowing the page to lay flat. So there's several thick end sheets. I kind of almost think there are too many. I don't know that for sure, but several of them. Then we have our presentation page. It is printed in China. 22 GSM paper. It does have some show through. It's mostly noticeable in the poetic settings. It's usually not too difficult to turn, but sometimes my fingers don't want to work like they should. Sometimes, monkey hands. It is Smythe sewn. Page edges are white, and then there is our font, 6-point font. And one thing I like about Crossway, they understand the advantage of having space between the lines. We have about 8 words per line. It's about a medium to dark in darkness. And then let me bring on up there, our section headings are in italics. No footnotes, no references, just the text. And then we do have a poetic setting. Sometimes the lines don't match perfectly, and then you can tell that. In some places where it does match, we still have some show through. There's no matching there on that page. And then there's our poetic setting. Poetry does suffer a little bit because of the 8 words per line. Because of where they break them, they just let them run until the end and then place under. This is the standard way of presenting a poetic setting with ESV. That is made more difficult by 8 words per line, but it does work the way the ESV normally works. So, but we do end up with a lot of words with a lot of lines with one word. Black letter text. Then in the very back, we have table of weights and measures, and then several blank pages. I kind of would like to see this have a reading plan, simply because this is a Bible for carry. It does fit in your pocket. I have no trouble fitting that in my pocket. But now I wear loose clothing. If you don't wear loose clothing, you might, skinny jeans, you might have a problem. But that does fit in my pocket, no trouble. But since it's the kind of Bible that you would carry with you, I kind of would like to see a reading plan back here. And then several thick end sheets back here, no maps or anything like that. And that one is a double sheet, so it's really thick. Take a look at our sizing here. We have just over, let's see, we're at 3 and 1, 2, 3 eighths, 3 and 3 eighths, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 sixteenths. An inch and an eighth there, but now you'll notice that it comes in this way, so we have an inch there. So let's weigh this thing. 8.5 ounces. That's really light, easy to carry. Here's the Holman Compact Ultra Thin. This is in New King James, and you can tell the footprint there is quite a bit larger. It's a thinner Bible. And then the font size is about the same. This one doesn't want to stay open, but here's how they compare. Very similar in font size. Here is the Pit Minion in ESV from Cambridge, and as you can see, the footprint is noticeably larger. This feels like a large Bible after reading this for a while. quite a bit thinner. The Pit Minion has quite a bit larger font. So there's how they compare. It's an awesome Bible. I don't have a lot of pocket Bibles, but another one, just in case you have this to compare with, is from Trinitarian Bible Society. It's the Pocket Reference Bible, and it's in King James. And it's very similar in size. It's wider and thinner. And then font size is really close. It's a lot darker. As you can see, it doesn't want to stay open as easy. And this is a calfskin edition, and it doesn't want to stay open as easily. So here's how they compare. Quite a bit darker over here. Let's go to a good prose section. So that's a quick look at the Pocket Bible from Crossway in brown, deep brown buffalo. I like reading from this Bible. Nice brown ribbon, easy to read from if you can read small print. Show through isn't too bad most of the time. There are a few places where it's a little bit more than I'd like. Print consistency is pretty good. There's a few places you might see some variation. I mostly notice if I'm looking for it. If I'm not looking for it, like right here, there's a little bit there. It's minor, very, very minor. I would like to see a reading plan back here, but other than that, I think I like it just the way it is. Even the 22 GSM paper is easy to read from. Good color in the paper, easy to turn. So that's a quick look at the ESV Pocket Bible in buffalo leather and deep brown. I'll place some links in the notes where you can make a purchase or see the written review with more detail. Crossway did provide this in exchange for an honest review. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.